This week the subject of timeout from Tamriel was racial, and Deltia, Secret and myself agreed that we find the racial at the moment in the Elder Scrolls Online not balanced. We wish that ZeniMax will work them to allow every players, may they be role players or min-maxer, to enjoy and play the race that they really want to play, for fun reason and not for performance reason. The discussion on this video had been very heated and very passionate, and there are some comments I would like to react to. The first one comes from Gabrak. We explain that even if there is an advantage to play certain classes for certain races for certain role, when you do the math, it's not such a big deal. It's not such a big difference. And I even don't want to argue with that. I don't like theory crafting. I don't like mathematics and calcul, so yeah, that's out of my range. But I think that at the moment where you can have this discussion, where you can have this argument, and when min-maxer will discuss it, it's wrong. You should not allow, even if it's a little bit racial, to cause a problem, an issue between players, and to have some players that will tell you Imperial is the best. Imperial is the race that you need to have if you want to do that. The second argument was some players that were saying that the racial is what gives the flavor to the race, and a lot of people are complaining about them, and some games by the past have removed them. For instance, World of Warcraft have removed completely any advantages any race had, and those players find it sad. Well, I think that it's possible to find a compromise and to give racial that will really give flavor to the race and that will make you feel that, oh yes, I'm an Argonian, while not touching the performance. And that's very important. So this is my proposition. First thing, I believe that anything related to stamina, magicka and health and their regeneration should be completely removed from the passive. What should be there instead? It's a resistance by race, for instance North Frost Resist, Dunmer Fire Resist, Argonians Disease Resist, etc. Well, you got the point. One flavor passive, Argonian Swim better, Khajiit Sneak better, Orc Run faster, you got it. Then an ultimate, a racial ultimate. One spell which does damage, maybe with a second effect that could be a dot, a little stun, a little knockback, whatever, a little effect, and that you could morph and for stamina or for magicka. So both user will be very happy. And this ultimate that will do exactly the same amount of damage and will be very balanced will be representing your race. For instance, a bossmer could have Poisonous Vine that will, for instance, poison its target or make a snare effect or something that looks very bossmery, very related to the green and to the green packs. Khajiit could have Furious Claw, which will have a bleed effect, something that you could cast from a melee range or from long range as well if you morph it for magicka, and that will be the Tiger Eye or something like that, and will give a little stun for the target or little disorient and something like this. And you could do that for each race. North, for instance, could have a Thumbs, not exactly like the Thumbs Fusroda from Skyrim, but something like a memory, a remain that there is still in their culture and in their race. And I think that will give a lot of flavor, being balanced, and make you want more to play your race without being bothered by the fact that if you're Khajiit you cannot be a healer, and if you're North you're Saki, etc, etc. I think it's important, and that's Francis long enough. Bye!